Hey Leute und willkommen zurück zu Danganronpa. Wir sind jetzt im letzten Prozess angekommen. Mal gucken, wie er ausgeht.
What? You too?
Also, er wird in diesem Part nicht ausgehen, aber...
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Huh?
With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture...
Hä?
See? I'm the only one not in it.
Figure as much, in which
Hero,
case...
you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
This one too. It's just like I thought.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
Du hast doch gar nicht aufgepasst bei den anderen
But
Filmen.
you're in my
Audio
picture.
Ja.
You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
If I need to reveal Monokuma's trap, each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is the ones who got the photos.
I got it!
Monokuma's aber auch
In
nicht
each
drauf.
case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Yakuya's picture. Hina's picture. Was ist da noch? Was soll da denn sein? Hero's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something. Good photos. Oh, it's like...
Can you just forget about the photo already?
Okay, irgendwas ist anscheinend passiert.
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
Sind die vielleicht wirklich auf eine Schule zusammengegangen?
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Ich meine, Kyoko hat ja zum Beispiel ihre Erinnerungen verloren. Haben denn vielleicht alle die Erinnerungen verloren, als sie hier reingegangen sind und wissen es deshalb nicht mehr, dass sie zusammen auf einer
I
Schule
don't
waren?
remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Nicht weiter.
huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Heilige Scheiße. Oh, warte, Hangman's Gambit? Warte mal, was ist das für ein Wort? Amnesie! Oder? Nein, was mache ich denn? Ich will es nicht! Hallo? Ah. Amnesie, ja, okay.
Now I understand.
Ah, ich habe auf die falschen Wörter abgeschossen.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Das habe ich sogar gerade gesagt, ja.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah! We all lost our memories? That's just crazy!
It's only natural they wouldn't believe it. No matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Boah, yo, okay.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories...
Is totally stupid. Obviously.
Okay, ich habe eine Idee. There must be more evidence than those pictures that we all lost our memories. Ja, das ist die DVD.
You're saying we all... Since when did
Er
this
hat gesagt,
turn
dass
into
da alle
kind of-
drauf
I
waren.
promise you, I haven't ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Ja, okay, sehr
No,
gut.
that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie? I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Danke, Byakuya. Das stimmt ja auch, aber klar, dass wir es nicht verstehen können, ist schon klar.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
Du hast auch ja gesagt.
I don't know. I I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Schon trotzdem eine seltsame Sache. Ich meine, selbst wenn es nichts Gedankenverlust hat, wie kann man bitte Ja sagen, dass ich immer in so einer Schule
Insane or
bin?
not, we
Selbst
can't
ohne die
move forward until you
Todesspiele.
accept it.
Oder halt
Am I
ohne
right?
das Todesspiel.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all... making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
Das Video oder was?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, we got one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind. That's what we need to expose. Ja, leichter gesagt als getan. I'm gonna come control Mukuro Ikusaba's profile and Headmaster C handbook. Was hat irgendwo ein Profile?
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
Wir wissen doch. The master is somewhere in the school. Wir waren doch in dem Control Room. Das heißt, otherwise there's no way they could have controlled that machine. Also müssen wir das
So
im Talk
who
abschließen.
did it?
Whoever did it is that much I
When you the mastermind?
Of course, they have to be.
What makes you so...
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
Ja.
No, that's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Sure, I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
No.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Nee, das glaubt auch
Well,
keiner.
it's not me!
Das glaubt auch keiner.
I blame Makoto!
Nicht schon wieder.
What? Why me?
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed!
Ja, das liegt an dem...
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived
Ah.
is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Ach, Hilfe, ihr seid doch echt bescheuert. Ach, ihr seid doch doof.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Was?
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Schnauze da hinten.
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Yeah. Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been... the other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Ja, aber da warst du die ganze Zeit schon tot.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Was?
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
You're wrong.
She denied me before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
You're so sure we're gonna deny you. Why bother saying it in the first place? That's ruthless. Yeah.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Slimesy. You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
No, this one's didn't come from the battlefield. One look at what was written about her and that should... Okay, gut.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Nein, was mache ich denn?
Hundreds or so. When you... Obviously, she got all those wounds in that...
No, that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered the school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
Ja, aber...
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Ja gut, wir haben sie auch nie gesehen.
When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Mukuro's fatal injury has been added to the drift bullet section of the handbook.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Ja, aber irgendwie ist das weird.
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Yeah.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
Wieso nicht? The energy of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone... Ja, der Headmaster. Warum sage ich Headmaster? Ah, nein, ich hab's verwechselt. Nein! No, the Headmaster was dead long before then. We already talked about it, didn't we? Oh yeah, true. Ja, es ist the Mastermind. Oh, bin ich behindert. Ich hab...
The one who attacked me was the true Mastermind.
Ich wollte Mastermind anklicken, aber ich dachte, ich hab's verwechselt.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the Mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Oh shit, okay. Macht er mit?
Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
Und das, was ich denke, ist, dass ich die Folge beenden muss. Und sehen wir uns hier beim nächsten Mal bei Danganronpa und ciao.